In the late 1600s, two French explorers named Jacques Marquette and Louis Joliet did what explorers do best: explore. Marquette was a Jesuit priest and was looking to spread the gospel. Joliet was a businessman and looking to make money. Whatever their motives were, they discovered a lot of shit on their exploration. They started out on the north of Lake Michigan, got into Wisconsin through Green Bay, and made it to the Mississippi River. On their way back, they went through Illinois and discovered Chicago. Well, they were the first white men to discover Chicago. The Indians knew about it already, but they didn't like it. They didn't spend much time here because it was swampy and stinky. In fact, they called it Chikago, which means striped skunk or onion. But seriously, folks, Chicago smells fine now. Anyway, Joliet dropped all his notes of the expedition in the water, and they had to rely on Marquette's notes, which might be the reason why Marquette has a prestigious university named after him in Milwaukee. And the only thing named after Joliet is a scary abandoned prison. For some reason, the United States decided the best way to punish both violent and nonviolent criminals is to put them in a filthy and dangerous environment where they'd be so bored they wouldn't even know what year it was. Joliet Prison served this purpose when it opened in 1858. It was located in the city of, you guessed it, Joliet, Illinois, which is about an hour southwest of Chicago. It was designed by the architect William Boyington, who also designed the gate at Rose Hill Cemetery and the water tower on the Magnificent Mile. You might be asking how a prison could afford to build a medieval-looking castle designed by an accomplished architect. The answer is simple. Prisoners did all the labor, and you don't have to pay prisoners much. Joliet had about a 2,000 inmate capacity, and with Chicago so nearby, it needed it. Inmates spent their whole day in their cell being bored to death. In 1878, there were reports of these filthy and dangerous conditions. Conditions even more filthy and dangerous than being locked up with homicidal sociopaths dressed in black and white striped jumpsuits.
You fellas have a lot of growing up to do, I'll tell you that. Ridiculous. Completely ridiculous.
Joliet Prison was used in movies and TV shows like White Heat, Prison Break, and the Blues Brothers, where Joliet Jake got his nickname. The prison closed in 2002, and its abandonment resulted in vandalism and arson. Now you can go there and do self-guided walking tours. And no tour would be complete without a visit to Joliet's boyhood gift store.
Well, now that I'm like, yeah.
The prison is still filthy and dangerous, but the tour was anything but boring, so the simulation of being an inmate there was a bit lacking.